Oh, there you are. So what makes Yunguilla, Ecuador so special?
What's it like living in a village in Ecuador? Good morning, everyone. Frank and Angie sold everything and moved to Ecuador, and this is our life. If you're new to the channel, we've lived just about all parts of Ecuador, the Andes, the coast, and village. And we also traveled all over Ecuador. So what's it like living in a village? So what I'm doing today is I'm going to go to the bus. I'm right off the main road here, and as you can see, there isn't really any public transportation. I say there isn't really, meaning that if you wait an hour, maybe somebody will pass, but it could be two, you just don't know.
We're hitching a ride in Ecuador.
Hitching a ride. A village ride. So, since I don't have that luxury, I'm gonna walk up the road and go to the main road. Yes, it is uphill. It's semi-tropical. Look, there's a lime tree. I hadn't noticed it before. That's nice. That's an orange tree right there. Must be the season. Let's see, this is December, yeah. A couple of tiendas here, which is kind of nice, so you can get your milk and eggs and stuff. Mr. Friendly Dog there is gotten acclimated, fortunately. I can't say the same for all of the dogs. So it's definitely car country out here for most folks. This is about a 10-minute uphill walk. The sun shines most of the time. Hey, who do we have here? Okay, so I'm past that set of dogs. There's another set of dogs up here. You've got the dogs that acclimate and remember you, and then there's the ones that just don't seem to really make an effort. And this is the latter here. I am breathing hard because it's been uphill the whole way, but my hope is that they're sleeping. They're more of a nuisance than anything, but when they gang up on you, they're kind of intimidating. Okay, be quiet. I want to try to be quiet. Don't wake them up. Just thought I'd catch the view here. See, that was all uphill so far. Okay, I think I missed them. So they didn't hear me coming up, so that's cool. Cuenca's an hour and a half to 2 hours by bus, depending on where you get off. If you go to the terminal, it's 2 hours. And that's one way, so it's a 3 to 4 hour round trip on the bus. That's why I say it's car country for more than one reason. So you definitely use the the convenience of Cuenca. It's definitely a necessity. It has been for us, and I'm sure it is, knowing the territory and the area as well as we do after living here more than a year. that you need the car. All right, so I'm gonna get on a bus up here and go to Cuenca. Just as an aside, in case you were wondering, even in a car, I've done this trip many times in a car. It's not really quicker because of the traffic and the curves. There's just curves. You know, you're in the mountains, so you don't really make any headway. It's still going to take an hour and a half. Okay, so we're at the main road here. This is the main entrance to the actual, centro of the little village. What's up in the village is your normal central square, which is, obviously a lot smaller. Then, and then there's a couple of stores about 1/4 to 1/2 the size of a 7-Eleven. Clearly questionable whether they can really support a population. They really can't. That's why I said earlier about relying on the convenience of Cuenca being a necessity. All right, so the bus usually comes within 15-20 minutes, and I'll be getting on it. Okay guys, so just as a reminder that if you want to know everything there is to know, remember, before making a major move and uprooting your life, do yourself a favor. We've got a consulting button. Do all your due diligence and get all the information you can on your own, and then, before you pull the trigger, make sure you didn't leave anything out, just to be sure. Make sure that you get all the information you need, all the information that there is to know, that you would want to know. So yeah, I've talked about being on buses. You can see there's a lot of traffic. Did you see that? Well, that's just people passing the bus, but when the bus does it, still though, it's a double yellow line. I'm not trying to be nitpicky, I'm just saying that when I'm on public transportation, and like one of our commenters said, you're trusting somebody, you're putting your life in their hands. That's what prompts my comments. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making them. I'm not one of these people that comes down here and starts tearing the place or picking the place apart. That's not my goal. Longtime followers know that. It has nothing to do with that. And that's not our MO anyway. This place is open. It's a hardware store. It's not really big or anything, but at least it's there. I love these flowers right here.
Oh, there you are. So what makes Yunguilla, Ecuador so special?
Well, one of the things, it's very picturesque in an open way, very open and spacious feeling, and it's nice. The other thing is it's really peaceful. If you're not too close to the main road, it's really peaceful and beautiful. You're out in nature. Right, Cat?
Yeah, I don't hear very much, just a motorcycle or two coming by.
Well, people like to talk about the weather, The weather's pretty nice if you like constant weather. There's definitely pluses to it. I like it. It's predictable. It's you don't have to heat the house or cool it very much. There's spots during the afternoons where it could use a little cooling. So weather is definitely a plus in Yunguilla. Nature, peacefulness.
I think I just got bit by a mosquito. Should we talk about that and talk about what's good for what you can put on your skin to repel them?
Well,
that's natural. Because we get mosquitoes. I think one just landed on me.
Mosquitoes can get pretty bad, especially at this time of day.
And starting to get into the rainy season and cloudy season too.
Yeah, I usually put a little essential oil on my ankles, wrists and such.
I think that eucalyptus oil works pretty good. Yep, I'm getting bit. This isn't gonna work. I can't be out here. I have shorts on. I just got bit